Hi everyone, I'm Unimace. I'm a 29-year-old cybersecurity engineer and I'm a master at abandoning projects. Like most of you that are watching this, I'm trying to improve myself this year. I'm trying to learn more. I'm trying to do the goals that I set for myself, but I will probably fail if I don't have any kind of accountability. So an idea came to mind to create a series of YouTube videos where I will track my progress and make myself accountable for everything that I do. To prepare for this, I created a list of courses that I'm trying to do throughout the year. We'll go through them a little bit later. And some goals that I set for myself, like losing weight or fasting or reading books. I started some of these courses, but mostly due to laziness, I never finished them, although they were really high quality and the courses that I was really interested in. I created 4 rules for every course that I'm trying to take. The first one, quality. It needs to have a certain level of quality and it needs to be good, recognized inside of the community. Second thing, interesting. It needs to be interesting to me. So I won't probably do a course that is not interesting to me or a field or an area that I don't want to do. Third one is pricing. So it cannot be a course that is, let's say, €1,000 or €2,000 or €3,000 or whatever. I will not pay for that. So the course needs to be like €50, €100, €150 max, unless it's free. Free is the best option, and there are some free courses that you will see inside the list. And finally, the fourth thing, relevance. Some of the courses need to be relevant to my field, so cybersecurity. You will see not all of them are cybersecurity related. In fact, only one of them is cybersecurity related, and all of the others are, let's say, related to space, mathematics, instruments, and things like that. Let's jump to the computer and I will show you the courses and the plan that I have for myself. So these are the 5 fields of study that I'm trying to do for the start, and there is an additional MISC category that I will explain a little bit later. So let's go through the courses. So math and physics. I really wanted to learn physics, especially, let's say, astronomy, since I was a child, but practically I didn't have any kind of education in physics, official education in physics. I had one in high school, but in high school I was really lazy to do anything, so now I'm learning it by myself. So let's start with math. We have calculus and algebra. I will start with algebra. So I have a course and a book here. So College Algebra with the Math Sorcerer and College Algebra by Blitzer. The course is from Udemy. I think it probably costs around 10 to 15 euros, and it's not really that expensive. I have Udemy Business, so I don't really know the price. It's a really good course, so it's highly rated, so we'll see how it will go. After I finish algebra, I will try to move to calculus, and I have a course here, Calculus 1 with the Math Sorcerer again, and let's say 2 books, Calculus Made Easy and Calculus. I researched the calculus books. These 2 should be really good for self-study. We'll see what happens. And after calculus, I will try to move. Well, this is a lot of work. I'm just skipping over it like it's nothing, but this will be a lot of work. For physics, classical mechanics first and then quantum mechanics second. Let's say introductions to both of these things. For classical mechanics, I have chosen a book, Classical Mechanics by Leonard Susskind, and also a course from the same author. The course is freely available on YouTube. You don't need to pay anything for it. Classical Mechanics book, the theoretical minimum, you can find it almost everywhere. I think it's around €15. So this is the part for the classical mechanics. Quantum mechanics are not defined yet because this will be probably a couple of months' work. So I didn't define it. If I could get to quantum mechanics, it will be like an awesome achievement. But then I will try to define what exactly I want to learn inside of quantum mechanics and which courses I will use. Okay, third thing. Computer science. So, cybersecurity. As I said, this is my field of study, so I will try to add a course every now and then. For this, I have chosen the Portswigger Academy for application security. So, practically, they are going through all of these, let's say, fields of study inside of application security, all the different vulnerabilities and things like that. It's also free, so you don't need to pay anything for it. You just need to register to Portswigger Academy and you are good to go. Second thing, software development. I have chosen the really famous CS50, Introduction to Computer Science, which is really good and kind of really hard at the end. All of these, let's say, fields look really, really simple, but they are going deep and they are trying to explain a lot of things to you, and the problem sets are really, really hard. I have tried this course. It was interesting, but once again, due to laziness, I didn't do it. Okay, next thing, AI, artificial intelligence, however you want to call it, machine learning, supervised machine learning, regression and classification from Coursera. It's a really good course. I did it in the past. I think in the past it was free, but now you have to pay for it. I think it's like €50 per month. So it's not that cheap, but it's really, really good. And it's, let's say, like the start of trying to understand the math behind machine learning, regression, and things like that. Okay. Next one, game development. This is still not defined because I have enough work here already, and if I get to game development, I will update it with the courses that I need to do. Languages. Languages, we only have one language, and that is Japanese. I have a course called Japanese from Zero that is free on YouTube, but the best thing about it is that there is a book accompanying this course by the same author, and you can go through both of these, and I think you will have a really good foundation, let's say, in Japanese. I did a couple of lessons from this in the past, but the same thing as with machine learning, I didn't do it because of the laziness. Okay, and the final, let's say, category is music. And music, we have two, piano and guitar. Guitar, I have left it for later. But same thing with all of the other fields. I think this will be more than enough for the start. For piano, I think this is the most expensive course that I have, Pianote Method. It's from Pianote. It's really, really good, but it costs around $240 per year. I think you can get it cheaper when there is a sale. I think it's at $120 or something like that. Once again, another course that I did in the past that is also really good, but I didn't finish it. Once again, you can guess it because of the laziness. So yeah, practically they go through everything all the way from the start, how to handle yourself on the piano, playing chords, how to read music, things like that. I have a piano, so I'm ready for that. And finally, the category that is not related to, let's say, books or studying or anything like it is the Smith category. So practically the most important thing here is that I put weight loss. I really want to do it. I did it 2 times already. This will be the third time that I'm doing it, and hopefully final. I will try to update you on my progress. You can see how much I need to lose. Fasting, I would try to do fasting because it worked really well for me in the past regarding weight loss. I listed a couple of books that I'm trying to do. This is only for the start. I have these books already. I bought them and I need to read them. So I will not be adding any more books until I read all of these, because I have books piling up all the time and I never read them, or I read a few of them and then I give up. Okay, movies, YouTube, and games. Practically, these are like, let's say, the least important categories, because movies, I will try to add movies as I get them recommended that are really good, or games that I really want to platinum. So the thing that I'm into now is platinuming games, so I will add them as they platinum. And this will be a kind of a reward for doing all of these courses that are listed here. YouTube, this is like, let's say, just a tracking category that I will try to do. YouTube is like the least important thing. This is just for me to record my progress and to keep myself accountable. But if something happens out of it, that will be really, really good. Okay, these are, let's say, all of the courses for the start. The thing that I will do now is that I will try to pick 3 courses that I will do from the start. The thing that I have picked is algebra as one of the math courses for the first course, Japanese as the second course that I want to do, and then finally Introduction to Computer Science by Harvard or by CS50. All of these 3 are free for me, so I don't need to pay any money. So don't need to pay monthly in order to do it. The things that I need to pay monthly for, I will try to keep in the same month and try to go through it in 1 month in order to not pay additional money for the course. So yeah, practically that's it. Algebra, Japanese, and Introduction to Computer Science. If you're interested in the tools that I will use, it will be really simple. I want to remove all of the friction, so I will be using Obsidian for the, let's say, notes that are digital, and I will be using regular notebooks for the, let's say, the algebra course and the Japanese course. And finally, that's it. So for time tracking, I will try to do some kind of Pomodoro technique so I can track how much time I have spent on each course. So yeah, that's practically it. All the links for the courses are in the video description. If you don't want to pay money for the courses, I also gave you some free options for the courses that I have listed, so you don't need to pay any money. I will try to release a video every Monday to try to update you on my progress, how much time I have spent on each subject, what did I learn, which techniques did I do. If this YouTube thing picks up speed, maybe I will do, let's say, additional videos about the courses, vlogs, study with me, maybe open a Discord so we can all learn together. If you're interested, you can subscribe to accompany me on the journey and make me additionally accountable. If you have any tips, ideas, suggestions, leave them down in the comments. The next video will be released on 13th of January. I will skip the 6th of January so I can give myself more time to prepare and more additional course content that I can go through, and at the end, additional content for the video. So if you don't see a new video on the 13th of January, or you're watching this in the future and this is the last video, well, I already failed. See you on the other side. Peace.